true, but only 25%. We can't use the past against us. We can't use the past as an excuse. We can't use the what happened in the past as a way to get away. Like for example, I can't use like how do I say this the right way without sounding, because like the point is this: we can't make excuses, okay? Treat others the way you want to be treated, right? But the world be worshiping the avatar. You you know what I mean? Like chosen ones, we go through a lot. Like, and I understand, I truly do, and I'm sorry that what's going on with this world that is so fucking evil. But you have to realize, you have to think outside the box. You have to look outside the avatar. We are run by sick people, by the reptilians. The ones, you know, the ones that invaded this planet, this world, this universe, are not even, not saying humans got souls because they don't, but they're not even humans. The ones that enslaved your ancestors weren't humans. They were reptilians and draconians, archons. And they're the ones that not only, you know, they also enslaved the universe. They they used, how do I say this? They used white people as, like, to get their way. But they the ones that did what they did. And not only, they also, enslaved black people and white people. They also enslaved white people too. I mean, because like, it's one thing for you to know you're a slave, but it's another thing if you know you're not. As society, we live in a world where we think we're free, knowing damn well we're not. Knowing damn well that we work these jobs that we hate. And we can't use the past against to get away. Like other people, I mean. You can't use the past like, oh, this what happened to. But chosen ones were here. If chosen ones were here, none of that bullshit would have happened. None of that should have been shut down. I promise you. If chosen ones were here during slavery, all that shit would have been shut down. If we were here during Holocaust, that should have been shut down. But the fact that we weren't here, that's why it was allowed. That's why I think it's not repeated. Why I think things are going undercover. What do you think? Why I think they're getting deeper and deeper into them tunnels, into them caves, and why they're not doing open anymore? Because they know that judgment is here. Because what they did in the past, they got away with it. No more. That evil against innocent beings is gone. You think, and let me be honest, in no disrespect, you think black people have it bad? Have you been to other planets? Have you been to other galaxies? What they do over there? Why do you think chosen ones are here? And I'm not making an excuse at all. I don't condone this, and I don't, respect it. Because evil is evil. I hate evil. I hate demonic beings that are killing draconians, that are soulless, that are, that are, how do you say, that the word I can't find, that are so brutal, they they are so despicable, that if you only knew, you think black people want to bad? I wish you could go to other galaxies. And I'm not saying what black people wanted was okay. Never. You have no idea what evil is. And this is what's wrong with society. They want black people to only focus on white people. Have you seen what's going on in other universes? I mean, on other planets, in galaxies? The kind of things they do. They don't look as. You think black people live bad? They don't look at white people as humans either. They don't look at us as people. And we have to realize that it's not black versus white. It's soulful versus soulless. That's the mind we need to think outside the box. We're so focused on this black and white thing. That's where that's, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna be real. That is black people weakness. That is black people weakness. Because black people look at the avatar. They think, that, how do I say this? That, oh, the white people are enemies. No. Don't get me wrong, there's racism in black people and white people. But we have to think outside the box. We have to look at the huge picture. Soulful versus soulless. Because when you think outside the box, you realize that white people are not your enemy. Yes, there are racist people. Now, people that are racist, yeah. But this is what's wrong with black people. Black people use this, what happened with slavery, to their advantage. And it's like to get their way. It's like black people use it to get what they want out of white people. Like sympathy, like forced sympathy. Like, oh, your ancestors did this. Chosen ones wasn't here. Okay, I might be white, but my ancestors was not here. We're not like, you have to realize, chosen ones, we're not in this planet. We're not in this universe. Now everything is being brought to justice. Real universal justice is being amplified. Stop thinking with the avatar. Start thinking with your consciousness. Because if you only knew what's going on in those galaxies, you'd be like, damn, black people didn't have it that bad. And guess what? And I'm not saying it's deserved. Evil, I don't care what percentage of evil, it's still evil. And I'm not saying what black people went through is good. Never. I will never fucking say that. Never. What I'm saying is, don't use it as an advantage. Don't use it as a power tool. Don't use it as like the strings, pulling strings type thing. Be the opposite of your abuser. Don't play victim type thing. You know what I mean? Like, I heard a story where there's two daughters, a, 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 a parent with two daughters, right? He raised both of them, right? One daughter becomes just like him, angry, bitter like him, right? Because she was raped by her father. So she turns out to be an alcoholic, and they're white, right? They were white, and she turns out to be a fucking alcoholic. She turns out to be abuser just like him. The other daughter becomes the opposite of him, where she learns how to heal. She learns how to, get out of situations like hers. She helps people get on their feet where they truly heal. Be the opposite of the oppressors. Don't, don't do modern day segregation. Don't do modern day, you know, do the opposite of your abuses. And you have to realize the ones that enslaved your ancestors, they weren't humans. They were reptilians. Yes, they had white skin, but it's camouflage. Because if you've seen reptilian skin, they look like this. These are the ones that enslaved the ancestors. This. See? These are the ones. See? This is the one. They look like humans. See that? You see that face? He got white skin, right? White, correct? No. Guess what? This is how he looks from the inside. This is how he looks. This is how they naturally look. These are the ones. Stop doing that. That white people are the ones, it wasn't white, it was reptilians. They were camouflaged as white, but they were reptilians. This is who enslaved your ancestors. Right here. See? This is who right here. These are the ones who corrupted this fucking, universe. These are the ones. These are your enemies, not white people. These are your enemies, reptilians. This is who they are.